Hi guys. I am back here with a story of Mother's Day from the Snapshot. The characters are: Mrs. Annie Pearson is a pleasant and worried woman. Mrs. Fitzgerald is older, heavier, and a fortune teller with sinister personality. She is smoking. Doris Pearson, daughter of Mrs. Annie Pearson. Cyril Pearson, son of Mrs. Annie Pearson. George Pearson, husband of Mrs. Annie. Let's look into the story. The scene starts with Mrs. Pearson and Mrs. Fitzgerald talking to each other. And Mrs. Pearson shares about mistreating her.
And that's all I can tell you, Mrs. Pearson. It could be a good one or bad one. All depends on yourself now.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Fitzgerald. I am much obliged. It's wonderful having a real fortune teller living next door. Did you learn that out east?
I did. 12 years I had for it. Make up your mind, dear. Put your foot down, and be the boss of your own family.
That's easier said than done. I am so fond of them even if they are selfish.
But it would be better for them if they learn to treat you properly.
Yes, I suppose it would, in a way.
No doubt it at all. Do you think it is good to take their orders, as if you were a servant? Husbands, sons, daughters should take notice of their wives and mothers, not giving them order and treating them like dirt.
I suppose it is. But I do hate unpleasantness. I don't know how to begin. And they will be home any time.
Let them wait, or look after themselves for once.
I agree with you. But I just can't.
Then let me do it.
Oh no, thank you very much. And really I couldn't blame them. And you couldn't be me.
We can change our place, I mean bodies.
But that's impossible.
But I worked it out. It will only last for some time, but that's enough for the work we want to do.
Is it right to do?
It is your only chance. Now, give me your hands and look at me.
Mrs. Fitzgerald spells the mantras, and they change their bodies and personalities. Now Mrs. Pearson is bold and Mrs. Fitzgerald is nervous and fluttering.
See what I mean, dear?
Oh, it's happened.
Of course, it happened. Very neat.
Yes, but I don't want to be anybody else.
Stop worrying. It is easier changing back.
What I am going to do now.
Go to my house, there is nobody. Better get off now before one of them comes.
Yes, are you sure it will be all right?
It will be wonderful.
After a few moments, Doris Pearson comes bursting in left. She is a pretty girl in her early 20s.
Mum, you will have to iron my yellow silk. I must wear it tonight. What are you doing, Mum?
What do you think I am doing?
But you are smoking.
That's right, dear. No law against it. Is there any?
But I thought you didn't smoke.
Then you thought wrong.
Are we having tea in the kitchen?
Have it where you like, dear.
Do you mean it isn't ready?
Yours isn't. I've had all I want.
Mum, what's the matter with you?
Don't be silly.
It's not me being silly. I've been working hard all day. And you can't even get my tea ready. Did you hear what I said about my yellow silk?
No, don't you like it now? I never did.
Of course, I like it. And I am going it to wear tonight. So I want it ironed.
Want it ironed? What do you think it's going to do, iron itself?
No, you are going to iron it for me.
This time I don't. I work twice the hours you do, and get no wages for it. Why are you going to wear your yellow silk? Where are you going?
Out with Charlie Spence.
Why?
Why shouldn't I go out with him?
Can't you find anybody better? Instead of buck-teeth and half-witted.
Oh, shut up. He isn't. I am leaving.
Doris leaves in the left, and Cyril enters into the room.
Hello, Mom. Is tea ready?
No.
Why not?
I couldn't bother.
What's the idea then?
Just a change.
Well, change your mind. I don't have much time.
I have plenty of time.
Yes, but I haven't. Got a busy night tonight. Did you put my things out?
Can't remember, but I doubt it.
You said you'd have to look through them first if there was any mending.
Yes, well now I've decided I don't like mending.
That's a nice way to talk. What if we also talk like that?
You all do talk like that. You won't do anything, but want me to do everything.
I don't get this, Mom. What's going on?
Changes. You look terrible. I wouldn't wear that face even for Charlie Spence.
Stop talking about Charlie. Anyhow, I am not ready yet, just dressing.
Why, what did she do?
Never you mind.
Have we any stout left? I can't remember.
Bottle or two, I think. But you don't want stout now.
I do. To drink. You clot.
Now Doris enters the room after changing her clothes.
Has she been like that with you too?
Yes.
Well, I thought I had done something wrong.
I too thought it.
She was smoking and playing cards when I came in. I couldn't believe my eyes.
I asked her if she was feeling off color and she said she wasn't.
Well, she's suddenly all different. Her activities made me cry. Do you think she could have hit her head or something?
Do you mean she is barmy?
No, she might have concussion.
Sounds far-fetched. What is it?
If she's going to be like this when Dad comes home.
You two are always talking about being grown up. Why don't you both try for once to be your age?
Can't we laugh now?
Yes, if it is funny. Go on, tell me. Make me laugh.
You never understand jokes, Mum.
I was yawning at your jokes before you were born, Doris.
What's making you to talk like this? What we have done?
Nothing.
If you won't get a tea ready, then I'll find something to eat myself.
Why not? Help yourself.
I have been working for all day.
8-hour day.
Yes. 8-hour day, and don't forget it.
I have done my 8 hours.
That's different.
Of course it is.
It was. Now it isn't. 40-hour week for all now. Just watch it at the weekend when I have my 2 days off.
I'll need to keep my strength up to speak.
Mummy, you don't mean you're not going to do anything on Saturday and Sunday?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I might make a bed or two and do a bit of cooking as a favor. Perhaps might go off in the weekends.
Go off for the weekend.
Why not? I could do with a change. If I don't need a change, who does?
But where would you go?
That's my business. You don't ask me.
Did you fall or hit yourself with something?
No, but I will hit you with something if you don't stop asking silly questions.
Oh, this is awful.
Stop blubbering, you are not a baby. You are old enough to behave properly.
George Pearson enters left.
Hello. What's this? Can't be anything to cry about.
You'll see.
Doris runs out left with a sob or two on the way.
Did she say, you'll see?
Yes.
What did she mean?
Better ask her.
Is that stout?
Yes.
What are you drinking stout for?
Because I fancied some.
I don't like it, and it doesn't look right. By the way, I forget to tell you this morning, I wouldn't want any tea.
That's all right. There is no tea ready.
That's all very well, but I suppose I'd wanted.
You don't ask a glass of beer in the club. If you did, they will laugh at you more than they do now.
They don't laugh at me.
Why can't you stay at the club? Leaving your wife home, night after night. Instead of going out with her. Come in, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Is everything all right?
No, it isn't.
Of course it is. You be quiet.
What's happening, dear?
Just putting them in their places.
Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Yes, George.
Hello, Mrs. Fitzgerald.
Hello, dear. I thought you were going out with Charlie Spence tonight.
What's that to do with you?
There is a huge argument taking place between Mrs. Pearson and others. Later, George, Cyril and Doris leaves the room.
It is going out of limit. Let's return back to our original body.
Why, but.
No, I can't stand any more of it.
Okay, quiet now and relax.
Mrs. Fitzgerald again spells some mantras, and they change back to their own bodies and personalities.
Ah well, I enjoyed it.
But I didn't.
Don't ask any sorry to them.
Okay, I won't.
But remember, keep firm, or you've had it. Hoy, you can come in now. I am just off. To let you enjoy yourself.
No objections, I hope. No, mother. Whatever you say. Shall we play rummy? Children, you get the supper ready while I have a talk with your father.
That suits me. What about you two?
Yes, we will.
I think it would be lovely.
Thank you everyone for watching this video. Bye.